Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Battle Small Sessions 40. 40? 60.
12.
19.
69. Wait.
That's going to be not safer work version. But yes, at the moment, I am your DM for the time being, the Raven. And joining me is JKLantern.
Howdy, folks.
I hear that accent, and just because I've been watching the Crooked Moon sessions have been released via Becca, I am now seeing Cyrano as a cowboy somewhere along the way.
Turns out he's Sam from Vampire Therapist.
Do we trust?
Time for the weirdest one-off session ever.
Do we trust Cyrano with a gun? I don't know. He's never picked it up. Mind you, first time he tries to train with a gun. Oh no, he's just put a bullet in his foot.
He does the impressive gunplay twirling the gun around thing, and right when he sticks it back in his holster, goes off and hits himself in the foot.
And that's when the cleric of Black Powder, who's training you, slaps you on the head and tells you why this is you don't mess around with horseplay. But enough dilly-dallying. And the other person with us at the moment, we're missing two. They should be joining us later on, hopefully. Oh, it's a case of if Yeozwah doesn't turn up, I'm going to kill him because this is his focus session. Dilly-dally, silly-sally. We are StarprincessHLC.
Hello, Yuki here.
So, you two get the good news that the party of 68.5 has been called to Cervantes' office. You're sitting there, he's rather rotund and balding noble. He's just quietly examining some paperwork before I find looks up and remarks, where's the other two?
Omnius, I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Actually, I'm not even sure where Shifrost is at the moment. I assume he's busy in the kitchen, but I'm not sure.
I think he had to identify a body.
He can do that?
Apparently?
Well, he does have a lot of cousins. You never know.
Cervantes just raises an eyebrow at you, puts his papers down. Well, per usual, you're getting this job because no one else wants to do it. We got news that a cult meeting is meeting tonight at these locations. He passes over the papers to Yuki.
A cult. I don't think we've dealt with that yet. Oh, wait, no, we have.
I feel like a new cult forms every week or so. What's special about this one?
This one's been going a while. We've had a man on the inside keep an eye on things, and he says apparently the big old ringleader is coming to make an inspection. He has so far been unable to identify the nature of this cult, but it does feature a lot of nobles and those seeking gold and power. That's never a good combination.
No, it is not.
So we've managed to arrange matters where our man on the inside will get you into the cult meeting, supply you with the goods to keep you under low brow, so no one should see who you are, and we can figure out what the deal is.
Please tell me this is not going to involve clown noses.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm currently not on good terms with the Clownin' Guild, so if this is going to involve clown noses to get in, it may not go well.
I thought you'd done with that clown business already.
Safonte just gives you a very questioning look.
There is no way out of the clownin' business, it turns out. Wish I knew that earlier.
At least it's not the mimes.
It's also, we've been notified there is a certain monetary fee to enter these meetings, so reaches into the door, pulls out 4 bags of what you think is money, and drops them in front of Yuki again.
Plot twist, it's Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
I guess she picks it up and looks inside.
You see a whole lot of gold coins.
Well, we know
Tell me I
Omnius
didn't
isn't
just
around.
catch the joke.
Well, we know Omnius isn't around. He'd be trying to grab this as soon as possible.
Yes, if he tries that, just remind him it's the fee for entering the cult meeting.
I don't think he'll care, is the problem.
If by some chance he tries to scarf with the money, just remind him we do have much worse duty than trying to keep Crandall out of the guild.
The sad part is he'd probably take it.
He clearly knows how to met the latest apprentices to take part in the labs.
Oh dear.
Have you heard anything about the delightful invention they've come up with, the chicken gun?
Sure that's not one of Shifross's ideas?
No.
Are we weaponizing Shifross? Is that how this gun works?
According to the reports I'm getting summarizing your reports, he does that fine by himself.
I'm just saying, like, a ballistic Shifross cannon. That may be like some sort of war crime or something.
Sir, I'm offended you would even suggest such a matter. We are on the up, respectable hero guild. I will hear of no such thing. Now, you have your mission, you have the prerequisite goal to go attend. Just go prepare before the time is coming to set off. Now, go, Sue. Sue, I've a new portrait to be painted. Sent back to Mummy, she does worry about me.
Must be nice to have actual caring family members.
Yes. Caring.
Yes, it is. Now get out.
Not a plot twist. Nearly every member in this goddamn game does to have good family relations.
Welp.
I mean, I guess Omnius sort of does. Just his mom's a bit of a helicopter parent.
He could have been Hatakta, sweetie.
Oh no, is Okasan in that form again?
Oh god, no. Oh god.
The reminders of one form for Okusan never to take. So yeah, you ushered out the office, and at the time, the Yuki, your unused satchel kicks into life with the dot matrix sound, and you find there's another message from Randall for Cyrano.
It's for you.
Let's see, what do we got here?
It's the latest update of basically what you've gotten from the last encounter of a messenger who jumped out of nowhere and beat you up. It's been this time was a load of minor news. This case of seems that Percy's business has taken him elsewhere, out of the family's sights for the moment. There's a notice of the hit on Omnius' mother, lest he do not pay up the fee equal to the content of one bank raid he committed pretty soon. They made a delightful rhyme about 4 and 20 blackbirds in a pie.
That's morbid, but it's clever. I'll give him that.
Is the ever bit of the end of Randall just asking, is his cipher working and is this translations correct? Because he really needs to know, in his mystery-focused goddamn ADHD-ness, is his cipher working?
Must resist urge to just respond no.
You do not know the problems you will cause with that.
Cipher working. No, it is not. I can't understand a word you're saying. Wait, what? But yes, I will tuck that information for later. We really got to solve Omnius' problems. By which I mean Omnius really needs to solve Omnius' problems.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only so much that we can do. He has to be willing to work with himself.
Dear God, what are you suggesting? So, yeah, how are you prepping?
How
Well,
does one
clearly-
prep for a cult?
It depends on what the standard outfit and procedures for the specific cult is. Were we given any more information on how to prepare?
You're just told the man on the inside will bring you up to date when you get to the location.
We know who the man inside is?
You get the notice that you know him when you see him.
If we'll know him when we see him, that probably means the cult knows him when they see him, which means we've already been made. So this is already gonna be a mess. But hey.
It's at this point where you're standing on the corridor, you see Snark sat cross-legged, holding the clipboards, just go by checking off things, riding on top of a desk, being carried by the Batfolk.
Oh, there they go again.
Has Snark become some kind of god?
I don't know, but at least it's keeping him busy.
Well, that's important.
You there, Yeozwah?
Quite possibly.
I have a message from V. They say hi.
Yes.
They say hi.
Hello.
Omnius, you're out and about town. You're looking over the leaflets that's been sent your way from the guild about where to catch up with the rest of them, at what time, or what to bring. Many summed up with a bag full of gold coins.
Man, what is this thing? Shenyun?
The memory of your last encounter with Cherie still comes to mind. Because you got your dad back. But there's also the threat of your mother being cooked into a pie, should you not pay the amount of basically what your doubleganger stole from a bank. So,
Well,
you maybe.
gold does sound nice right about now.
So, what you up to at the moment besides hopefully not panicking?
Comparing the pamphlets and seeing which one would give me the most gold.
Yeah, there is the promise of wealth and power, but first you need to fess up. Fess up the amount of the problem is yours, flat broke. Because you paid up every gold piece you had to Cherie before she beat you up.
Well, that just sounds like I'm getting paid to be beat up. Which I wouldn't put past him.
We already made the joke about Session 69.
Indeed.
So the time ticks on. You do make a quick stint of keeping Crandall out of trouble. The problem is he still has the laser pointer on him, so it's you have been chased by a horde of cats and Sir Fluffykins again. Before the time came up, it basically turns out somewhere there's a timer because you can hear a bell going off, and kind of just turns on the pointer, just let you on your way. But by that time, Sir Fluffykins has you by the scruff of the neck and was giving you a good shaking at the time. No, I'm not bullying him on purpose. I don't know what you're saying.
It's very funny.
So, time
So
ticks.
Omnius is being carried around by a giant cat.
Well, at the moment, Sir Fluffykins is carrying you, being the big displacer beast. He can do it very easily. Which is when you run into Yuki and Cyrano.
It's Omnius.
Hello.
I see you and Sir Fluffykins are getting closer.
I'm not sure if he wants to eat me or just likes holding me in his mouth.
It could be both, really.
You may be delicious.
I'm not sure. I've never tried myself.
Blink, blink, blink.
This is still not Session 69.
How you doing, Sir Fluffykins?
Sir Fluffykins especially drops Omnius onto the floor. He doesn't have far to fall because, well, Panther. Not really that tall, but still in case it hits the floor with a bit of thud. And just got up to Yuki, purrs, rubs his face against you.
She scritches behind his ears.
You can see the tentacles shudder in delight.
You should probably head on home. I'm sure Granny's worried about you.
And at this, Sir Puffkins trots off.
See you later.
You think you see Sir Puffkins way back, but you can't be certain.
That is a good giant cat.
Yes, he is. Still funny that he ended up having to rescue him from a tree.
Blink, blink. Sure.
Oh, good thing we found you, Omnius. We got a mission, apparently. Something involving a cult.
Just holds out like 5 leaflets. Which one?
Why do you have so many of those?
Turns out all 5 of them are for the same cult. They have 5 different spiel pitches.
Huh, these two directly contradict each other. What the hell?
One promises
This one has something to do with authentic dancing.
The general gist is they promise wealth, they promise power. One promises you will get laid, the other promises you will get power but won't get laid. The authentic dancing comes after the main business of the meeting. Then it's time for some downtime and friendly socializing.
Are we sure this is a cult?
Quite possibly.
There is also the note of after last time, Morris dancing has been banned. Especially the bucket and stick dance.
Ooh, the bucket and stick dance. Bad things happen with the bucket and stick dance. People die from the bucket and stick dance.
If you get that joke, you have good taste in books.
Thwack. At least with the bucket and stick dance, we don't have to deal with the Fae. I'm remembering the right book, right? It's been a while since I've read the Granny books.
It's correct. So you gathered. You may remember the gold and bags. You may or may not want to give to Omnius before the meeting, unless he's trying to pocket them for himself.
He's not allowed to hold the Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Oh, man.
Somewhere in the distance, you can hear the town bell sound the bong aloud as it comes to the hour. Meaning you don't have long to get to the meeting.
Alright, we should probably head in that general direction.
Yeah, let's go.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader.
Huh, there's a bunch of kids wearing a bunch of animal costumes going that direction.
Huh.
You pass by the granny squad, and Omnius being and Okusan being the honorary member is with them.
Is Dave with them?
Days with the night watch.
Ah, okay.
And Okusan, of course, he's dressed up in the appropriate hat and dress to blend in with the granny mob. He is become an honorary member.
Wow, they actually got him to wear clothing.
He is holding a very fetching handbag under one wing.
With a brick in it.
Yes. The granny.
Son is going to make cookies for good children later.
And bad children get a good smacking. The granny mob are the real law enforcement of the night. They just let the night watch do their thing in the places they can't be. The evening starts to grow dark. Dark as you make your way and eventually come to a shop. Jim's Knick-Knack Shop.
Hear what they sell here.
Anything and everything, but nothing truly of value.
Knickknacks, paddywhacks, bones for dogs.
Because when Granny goes to the cupboard, the cupboard was bare. And out of the shadows, you're approached by a tall, slender figure dressed in a cloak. They approach you and then suddenly come to a halt, and you can hear, "Damn it!" And you recognize that voice. A voice you don't want to hear. As they pull down the hood and you see a very familiar elf. It's that bastard Alamar.
Oh. Of course it's you.
I thought they were going to send someone competent.
Funny. I thought we were going to get someone the same.
That's adorable. I'm good at my job.
Is that pen still working, by the way?
Yes. Well, how else would you be here?
Good, because I know where that pen came from.
This is important, and he eyes up Omnius. You brought the disaster.
Entirely possible.
He stares at you for a moment and goes, No. They talked, they had a chump just recently recruited on another island. Banks worth of money enrolled into the cult. A blackbird. That wasn't you, was it?
Well, there is more than one blackbird, so maybe. It's hard to remember all the things that I've done.
Please tell me you at least have the entry fee.
Here you go. Hands over the bags.
Hands them back. Not for me. I'm just making sure you have everything to get in. I already paid my due. I've been having to prove my worth to them to get to the point where I can meet the leaders, which is happening tonight. Because it turns out, whoever the blackbird is who paid the bank's worth of money apparently wanted for the bosses to come pay a visit. He still eyes Omnius with much suspicion.
Waves cheerfully.
He quickly pulls up on. Come on. Time's ticking and things are moving on. He just waves you to move back round Jim's Knick-Knack Shop. And As you look around, you notice other cloaked figures are approaching. A fair old number of them as well, of varying shapes and sizes.
Any we can recognize?
Plenty of humans, a few dwarfs. You say you see your own Vulpin among them. And Anima leads you round back and down the coal shed. He comes down the steps, past the shoveled up coal, comes in to a just traces out an outline onto the wall before pressing a button a loose brick, and the wall pulls back, revealing a metal door, which he hammers heavily. Open up! Time for the meeting! The hatch pulls back. What's the password? He just leans forward and you can hear whispering. That's the password. They knew. You get the feeling that he's the response was paid to the three of you. Yeah, they knew. Had they paid the fees?
Or shows the gold bags.
A smaller a squarish hatch further down in the middle of the door opens up. Fees in the hatch, please.
Putting in hatch.
How many bags you putting in?
Let's see. I'll start with 1 and work my way up, depending on how they react.
You put 1 in, and the eyes behind the hatch does. What do you can now enter? You put in 2. 2 can enter. 3. Okay, you can now enter. And with that, you hear a lot of locks being undone, some chains, some what sounds like a chainsaw for a moment before the door is pulled open, opening out into a further stone little cubby hole that leads into stairs that leads further down. Lead them down.
Guess we're going down.
Lead them down, brother. And may the blessing of the mother be on you. Blessing on the mother, on you as well.
Omnius just hears in the back of his mind, "You could have been a doctor."
But no, you're attending cult meetings with shady characters.
But Mom, my friends aren't shady.
You're breaking my heart. I had such
You're
hopes
breaking
and
my
dreams.
heart. You're running off with this cult and with these shady people. And you could have been a doctor in a respectable church with a good wife.
I mean, if I lie hard enough, I can do one of those things.
Now that Omnius is having a mental breakdown at the moment, you eventually led down the stairs, and you can hear more voices coming from before you and behind you. The doorman is letting in more folks. The more money being passed his way. Eventually reaches the bottom and it opens out into a large cylindrical chamber. Where at the end, the opposite side of it, you can see some kind of portal cut out into the wall. It's at the moment an indent, but the sides of the walls are covered in strange markings relating to fire, devils, demons, lawyers,
Oh no, lawyers.
and accountants.
Oh no, accountants.
Omnius is worst enemy, accountants.
Oh no, the tax collector might be here.
But before you enter the main chamber, there's another little cubby hole where you are handed specific robes and a mask. You're given a clock measure down where where a dwarf eyes up, rubs their chin. Okay, that's a large with a Avery mask, a Vulpix mask, and a humanoid mask. And a moment later, you are handed black robes with leather masks.
What's on the outfit, I guess?
Yuki, make me an idea roll, please.
A what roll?
An idea roll.
Idea. Straight D20? Okay.
Straight D20.
Okay. 6.
The mask looks like some kind of leaf to you.
Huh.
But still, there's something vaguely familiar about the mask.
She pauses for a minute to look at it before slipping it on.
It fits over your head like a hood. The little cats along the side. Side and everything else do the same.
Take a look at the mask. Does it look familiar to me at all?
You've heard of cult masks before. It's kind of you needed to know because every now and again the families needed you know about these different cults. It's black and it's for you. It looks like some kind of leaf. For you, it looks like some kind of heart. 2 black eyes with a pointed nose, and 8 black horns jutting from the sides. Two curving up from the middle, from the top, from the middle, got just slightly curving out like a pair of blades, and 2 smaller ones in between those and 2 below the middle ones, like mini daggers, mini curved daggers. Give me an idea roll, please. Actually, no. Let's make it more official. An intelligence roll.
Intelligence roll? That is... Let's see here. 22.
This is a Cult of the Dragon mask.
A Cult of the Dragon. Oh boy.
And suddenly, the mention of mother makes a lot of terrifying sense.
Gonna be a bad day.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're gonna be perfectly fine.
So, Anima leads you into the chamber with everyone dressed up.
What does Omnius's mask look like?
It's similar to Yuki's, but it has to go over the top of his head rather than the front of it. It's pretty much the same deal. There's
And somehow it looks like a clown.
one moment. I'll just get you a picture of what this master looks like. I didn't know it's for 2 seconds, so I need to load this up. It looks like that.
Yeah,
Pointy.
it's a
Yeah,
lot
that
cooler than I
works.
was expecting it to be.
And let's see. Everyone starts to fall in line around the edge because in case of this, the seats being decorated around the circular chamber. The apparent cult leader at the moment, a human in rather fancy looking black robes with some seriously killer shoulder pads, calls out, "For the glory of the mother, the time of our gathering is here. Let us greet the master, the speaker of the mother, for his time has come." As lights began to run over the portal carved into the wall, each of the items, the dragons, the devils, the accountants, the lawyers, they each light up and sigils light up in the doorframe within. And then you hit with the sound of the pungent smell of brimstone as lava begins to pour down, forming a portal. And then, still medium sized, but a horned winged form slowly steps through, the lava dripping off its form as if not touching at all, or the gear they wear. In one hand, a long golden mace. Over one shoulder, a purple silk cloak. It looks, I presume, a mix between a dragonborn mixed with a demon. With the digigrade legs and the long arms and long killer claws. Omnius, make me intelligence roll, please.
All right. Uh, 16.
Cinder comes to mind.
Oh no.
And on that, we end part 1.
Dun dun dun.
Well,
So, until part 2. Until then, folks. Bye.
Later.
Ian.
See ya.